What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here as promised. I will do a quick little null preparation video for you guys in case you guys haven't had a chance to run against null before, and if you have already, hopefully you guys are able to get some more stars, or if you're able to get all the stars on him, then hopefully you're able to get all the rewards as well here. But we'll just kind of go into a quick little preparation thing here so it gets you guys all ready to go here. Sorry, I wish I would have done this actually earlier, like on the weekend, but lots going on and other videos, and I just kind of lost track of time. And yeah, I would have liked to do it earlier, and I should have, but I will know for next time. I also will have links for my previous playthrough of the battle as well. So if you guys wanted to kind of get a quick preamble to it, the links will be in the description for you guys. Because yeah, we'll kind of talk about it here, and we'll go through a little bit of my old footage, but I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because yeah, I do value everyone's time and input and all that other stuff. So, anyways, so without further ado, let's jump into it. As you guys can kind of see here, the 5 most important characters for the Echoes of Abyss are hearted here or favorited, so you guys can kind of see. And the reason being is because these characters do percentage-based damage. The 3-piece with Daemon, Blastar, and Quasar are going to be basically the quarterbacks to this. You need to have all 3, and it'll be smooth. If you don't have either Quasar or you don't have Blastar or Daemon, it is considerably harder, but it's not impossible. And you know, basically you're going to be doing less damage, right? And Quasar actually is the most important piece because of his basic. He's going to be able to allow 20% basically if he hits with his 10% and then he follows up with his with a striker follow up. He's going to take 20% of Null's health just like that. So he's the most important piece, and hopefully you guys are able to get him unlocked during the Quasar trials. And if not, well, hopefully you're able to get him next time, and then you kind of know for next time. Keep in mind, the Echoes of Abyss is kind of more geared towards the end game players. So it is kind of more towards like tier 18, tier 19. I've heard of people doing it with tier 18 characters and getting Null unlocked. I haven't seen anyone do it with anything under 18. So if you guys have done it under 18, please let me know, because that's as far as I know, and it's always good to know because yeah, I'm working on it as well on my baby account, and yeah, he's gonna have to sit this one out because my highest characters are only tier 16, and although you can enter at tier 16, you can't get Null unlocked until you get more of the higher points and the higher mods, and that's kind of I think towards the tier 18, tier 19 stuff. But anyways, yeah, sorry. So I got sidetracked there. The next important character is basically Blastar or Daemon, depending on who you have. And I think most people will readily have Daemon more accessible because he is farmable. You're gonna be able to buy his shards as well from the from previously he was in the Fractal store, and if you didn't give him in the seasonal store, he is now available as well now in the credit store. You know, where you can use your store credit. So most people will probably have him unlocked. Actually, even on my baby account, I actually have him all the way up to three diamonds now, and that's with a 60 some day account. So I just focused all my all my fractals, all my store credits, and farming his node as well when he became available. So yeah, I basically pushed everything into Daemon. But anyways, his special is kind of where it's amazing because you can use a special and take 10% of the health. So again, this is similar to Quasar where he takes that huge chunk, and this is gonna, like I said, when I show you the footage, you'll kind of see how much damage these 2 characters can do just with the 2 of them. Blastar is also in the same situation, except unlike Daemon or Quasar, he doesn't have to worry about his cooldowns. I guess Quasar, he doesn't really worry about his cooldowns either because he's just using his basic. But his special, it also takes 10%. So the combination of these 3 characters in basically one turn, if everything goes smoothly, they can take about 40% of the health, right? From Null, which is crazy, right? So That's why these three are the most important pieces. And again, it's not impossible to do it without these three characters. You just need more characters, and you need more, basically more gear tier, and yeah, because of that gear tier limitation, it makes things harder. Having said that, you are able to use immortal weapons and thunderbolts and a curse as well. I forgot to include a curse in this category here, but it doesn't matter because we don't really use a curse. Thunderbolts is good because we want Hyperion to be our taunter. He's gonna spawn with a defense up as well for everybody. If you don't have Quasar, he's good because he's basically like a pseudo Quasar with the defense up for the team, and he has the taunt. The other guy, Living Mummy, again, another key piece because he spawns with the taunt, and he also gives Daemon speed up when he uses that ult. So he's going to apply the speed up, and he's going to make Daemon move from already really, really fast to even faster, right? So he's going to get that 50% boost of speed to Brimstone allies, including Daemon. So that's kind of the 5-piece. This is the team that people typically use, and that's kind of how you use it. Now, there are other characters that I will say, if you have them, they can definitely help as well. And I think one example is Ghost. She also has a very large 10%. Is it 15 or 10%? 15%. So she can also do a massive health drain as well. And yeah, it I don't know if it's exactly 15%, but yeah, it hits like a rock. And if you are able to get her and you have her at tier 19, tier 20, depending on your rate teams, she is also a slot in. And actually, I may try something different this time and slot her in instead of one of the taunters, but we'll see how it goes. As long as you have Quasar, Blastar, and Daemon, they basically allow this combo to work, right? And again, there's other teams. I think Satana, she also does percentage-based damage, but I don't know if it's working like it's intended. And again, we don't have Thunderstrike on here either, so I forgot him. I just realized I don't have him. He also does percentage-based damage, but his damage seems to be a little wonky too, which is funny. But anyways, yeah, the 3-piece, like I said, with Daemon, Quasar, and Blastar are kind of the main essentials. And if you have some of these other guys, they can help dish out some of the damage. And I did try different teams. I'm not going to list them all off here because I've already done a video on it, and it's just kind of redundant for me to talk about it again. But it's in the description if you guys want to have a look at it. Otherwise, I'm going to go into some footage here so I can give you guys the examples on how this percentage-based damage works. So, again, this is previous footage. I ran in here, and yeah, you want to make sure when Daemon takes the first turn, you want to make sure he can use that big ult. That's going to apply the vulnerability on Knull, and then that's going to allow Quasar to basically double tap and get that 10% health drain. So, Quasar is going to take his turn here, and as you can see here, he's going to take 10%. And then he follows up and takes another 10% chunk. So right there, we've already done 20% damage. Now, again, Blastar, he's going to do his special, and he's going to take another 10%. And, yeah, and then Hyperion, he's there. Again, he spawns with defense up to help the team out. He can throw his taunt as well to kind of spread the damage out between Living Mummy. Living Mummy here, he can use his ultimate now. That's going to give this speed to Daemon and make him even faster. So, again, he gets that speed up. He's able to take another turn here, and then he's going to take another 10% chunk. So we're not going to play the whole thing because, like I said, I already have the footage available. The whole gameplay and everything is in the description. But as you guys can kind of see here, just with about 2 turns, we bring Knull basically down to 50% or less just from a couple attacks. So, guys, again, like I already said, the main 3-piece is kind of your quarterback for this, and of course having those additional taunts will help keep the team kind of keep them cushy and alive, and it'll make things very smooth. Like I said, I'll have the actual gameplay footage for you guys when it does get released today. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a preamble. And again, I didn't list off every single character here, but Thunderstrike, he also does percentage-based damage. With his ult. He applies the blind and he steals 10%. Yeah, it wasn't working. I think when I used it, it only took like 2%, which is weird. So they need to fix that, and maybe they'll fix it this time. And then again, with Satana, she also does a percentage-based with her special. And does her ult does the same. So again, she also wasn't working as intended. So I'm not 100% sure why, but yeah, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why that was like that. So just be aware. The 3-piece, like I said, is kind of the main unit, and yeah, you may be able to you are able to actually man it as well here. Like I said, I'll have the links in the description so you guys can have a look. But if you only have Living Mummy or you only have Hyperion, you only really need one taunter, because yeah, just make sure no one's beside. You know, if there's only 4 characters, just make sure no one is beside whoever the taunter is, and it basically you'll protect the other 3 characters. But yeah, having 2 definitely makes it easier, but it's not required. At minimum, you need 4 characters, 4 tier 20, 4 or 19. And of course, just having them, you know, 7 red, 7, you know, 7 yellow, that probably helps keep them a little alive longer, because they're, you know, they're bigger and stronger. And if you have diamonds on them, even better. And actually, I guess, if you guys are pushing for the QUASAR leaderboards and you're able to get more diamonds on QUASAR before null ends, that also would help, right? You're going to be able to get the 7 reds and the diamonds on QUASAR. So who knows? That might be the difference maker here for a lot of people. So, anyways, guys, hopefully it helps you guys out. And as always, like I said, I'll have the gameplay footage for you guys when it does go live later on today. Otherwise, guys, I hope this was beneficial. Hope this helps you guys out. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.